Hello world, I hope this video finds everybody doing good under the sound of my voice. And if you woke up to see today, I'm going to consider you blessed and highly favored. And I hope you thank God for today. And we going to live it day by day. You know, I was thinking on the topic today because, I try to float around and hit on different areas and touch on different things that people could probably relate to. And I chose the topic today. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Because I chose this topic because some people can look in the mirror and they could be like, they can always see the imperfections. And, you know, I know that, imperfections, everybody have imperfections and everybody think like we have different things that we may not like about ourselves, but I'm here to touch on that because I just want to share something with somebody, And I chose the topic, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Because I don't want people to struggle with imperfections because I want to make something plain to you. And I just want to reach out and just touch on some things that we should consider when we look in the mirror or we see flaws or we see things that we're not pleased with, And the first thing I would like to say, it's like we all were made in the image of God, and He created us to be just who we are and have everything that you see. He created us, and He created us in His own image. So I think there is no imperfections, because how could there be an imperfection when God made you just the way He intended for you to be? So I just want to touch on this with somebody because sometimes when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a child of God that was put together by God, and I know He don't make no mistakes because He wanted me to be just the way I am, and my self-esteem, it could get high as the roof because I do know that I'm made in the image of my God. So ain't no failure in Him. So I'm gonna keep smiling in spite of what you think of what you might see. I'm Him. I'm it. So I just want to share this with somebody because I don't want nobody to be beating themselves up on how they look, or their eyes not this way, or they don't have this, or they don't have that. And hey, we're not gonna think like that because we all were created in the image of God, and He created us the way He wanted us to be, and we gotta rock with how He presented us to be, So I chose the topic: when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Because man, it's I don't want just people going through life just thinking on what they should be or what they lacking or whatever it might be. Because I stress this point to you, everybody, because man, we're gonna live the way God intended us to live. We're gonna live with what we have. Because how you look ain't gonna stop you from being productive. How you look ain't gonna stop you from raising your children or doing the things that you're supposed to be doing or whatever you got on your plate. Because with how we look, it don't really matter to me. The thing that matters to me is how you was raised and how your heart is. Because your heart can make you a 10 and you might be only a 3 or 4. Because it's just how you present yourself and how you carry yourself, how your mannerism is, and how you respect people and how you tend to treat people, and how you love on people. That determines who you really are. So I chose the topic: when you look in the mirror, who do you see? Or what do you see? Because we could be on some things that don't really matter in life. Because if your heart is pure, that's all that should matter. And if you treat people the way you want to be treated, it could tend to make you look better than what you really do. And I do believe that because people like to see people act in a certain way. So if you're not all that in a bag of chips, your attitude, your respect level, your mannerism, how you love on people, that can make you a 10. That can make you look make you look better than what you really do. Because I stress that because it's we want to tend to, because I know some beautiful people, attitudes that make them look so ugly. Because it's they think that's all it take. They think their looks can get them everything, and I know some people with some bad attitudes that'll make them a decent looking person look bad, So I showed the topic though: when you look in the mirror, what do you see? because it's like, you want to just be, you want to make yourself, if you look in the mirror, you should see a child of God. And and you should know that when you look in that mirror, God don't make no mistakes. He's a specialist in anything he do. So, when you look in the mirror, you ought to see a child of God. And you ought to realize that you was made in the image of him. So you are what he intended for you to be. So when you look in the mirror, what do you see? You should see a child of God that was made with his hands, shaped in every form or fashion that he wanted you to be. So you just be the best of who you are. And you want to make your characteristics going to make you even look better. Because I may not be the handsomest fella, but my respect level, my mannerism, I love on people, I do all the things that's required, and it's going to make me a 10. Because I may not look like you may want me to look, but I'm a child of God, and I'm made in his image, so boy, I'm it. Like they say, I'm it and a bag of chips. So I just want to share this with somebody because, sometimes people can beat themselves up on they don't have this or they don't have that. And not just women, men also. They can be like, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. No, you don't wish none of those things because God made you in his image and he didn't make no mistakes when he made you. He made you it's just how he wanted you to be. So you live your life accordingly. So you just love on somebody. Your characteristics should make you beautiful or handsome or whatever it might be. So food for a thought, and I thought I'd throw this to somebody. So the next time you look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a child of God that was made in this image, and boy, I'm it. So I just want to drop this on somebody, just because some people, they can beat themselves down from imperfections that they call it, but I beg to differ because it's like you made in the image of God. He made no mistakes. He made you just how he wanted you to be, So live your life, man. Hold your head up. Be strong. I always encourage people along the way, man, because I just touch on the things that fall on my head and my thoughts because I know some people have low self-esteem on certain things because they might be built, they might be thick, or they might be, they might be skinny and want to have gain weight, or, they beat themselves up on certain things that they may not have. I'm a skinny guy, but in my own mind, I feel like I'm built. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be my own man, and I'm gonna walk in the sight of God, and then so everything should line up. So because I'm not doing this for me. I'm just dealing with the cards that was dealt my way, and I'm gonna play my hand. I'm gonna play it. So I just want to share this with somebody, man, because somebody's food for a thought. Maybe I hope I touched on something. And if you got something from this, I hope that you hit the like button and subscribe. I want to ask you again, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a fly guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God. I'm made in this image. So, boy, I'm it and a bag of chips. Nah. So I just want to share this with somebody because, I don't want you beating yourself up because you're not fine or you may not be shapely or guys, you may not be the most handsomest fella. I beg to differ. You was made in the image of God, and God don't make no mistakes. He made you who you are, so you conduct yourself accordingly. But I do know your characteristics should make you look better than what you really do. So I just want to drop this on somebody. And I just want to encourage somebody to be blessed. Keep your eyes on the prize, which is Him. And do something different than what you did yesterday. Call somebody and touch on somebody you hadn't talked to in a while. Till the next time.